You know, St. Louis is an incredible community. We're going to show some of the great leaders in our community, the businesses that are here, the groups, organizations, and charities that make it so awesome. We'll do this right here live for you on the Cardinal Cowboy Show. Giddy up!
Giddy up! Woo!
An incredible city that's always improving. Check out Keener Plaza. We've got some of the leaders that make this community great. They're going to be right here on the Cardinal Cowboy Show coming up next.
Well, you know, you can never be too prepared, especially for an emergency or a disaster. We've got an expert in the field of emergency disaster preparedness. Your company is called Emergency Disaster Preparedness Solutions.
Yes, sir.
Did I read that right?
Yes, sir.
And I'm sitting here down with the president and owner, Kevin Holt. Welcome to the show, Kevin.
Thank you, Carter. It's nice to be here.
Well, tell me, how long is it that you have been in business, and what kind of experience do you bring to the table in this industry?
I've been in business since approximately August of 2015. I bring a number of years' experience, not only in the consulting side of the house, but also the emergency response side of the house. I've been a paramedic and an emergency manager for over 15 years, and in consulting for 6 years total. I finally decided to start to get out and get on my own when I decided to start the company.
Right. So it's fair to say you've seen your fair share of emergency disasters.
Absolutely, absolutely. I responded to Hurricane Katrina, the Gulf oil spill, Hurricane Ike, Superstorm Sandy, amongst numerous others.
Wow, so you've seen some pretty traumatic situations based on some of these emergencies that you've had to attend to. What is your function there when you actually show up and start to help out?
Based on what agency I'm responding with, I could be responding as a healthcare provider, I could be responding in a logistics standpoint, I could be responding as an incident manager.
So you bring some certain expertise, and depending on who it is, you work with the government quite a bit, I would imagine?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, Kevin, what is it that fuels your passion, gets you up out of bed every morning?
What fuels my passion, is, number one, is the fact that I get to serve communities, businesses, and families and help them be better prepared for a disaster emergency that would essentially cause harm to them or their business or the whole community as a whole. That is number one, you know, because I see that I've seen the devastation and what can happen during some of these major disasters, and when I walk away from a project, I know that they're going to be better off and they're going to be keeping their families safer.
I can imagine it's quite a relief you provide to a lot of families who are distraught, don't know what to do, and you can provide some comfort to them.
Yes, absolutely. Hopefully by the time when I'm working with a family and creating their family preparedness plan, when it's all said and done and we walk through the training portion of that plan, they're going to be able to have confidence that should something happen, that they're going to make it through and be better off and not have to suffer the consequences of any unseen consequences that may happen.
What gives you the best satisfaction about what it is exactly that you do?
That people are going to recover quicker, that people are going to stay safer, communities are going to be better off in the end, not only for the citizens, but for their children also. That's another that's another big part of why I do what I do. Is I have children, and I know I've seen the toll it takes on kids when these events happen, and I like to focus on them and help these agencies look outside the box to help find solutions that are going to help the children in a better way also.
Well, Kevin, thanks for being our guest.
Well, thank you very much, Carter. I appreciate it.
Well, that concludes this segment. Stay tuned for our next guest on the Cardinal Cowboy Show.
If you'd like to be on our show, go to cardinalcowboy.com.